What's up, everybody? Retro Rider here. I did try to record a playthrough of hard mode, but I got past Toriel and learned that because I'm playing on version 1.08, hard mode is not actually fully in the game yet. So I couldn't do that. So I might upload those as bloopers of my struggling at a later point, but for now, I'm just going to play a non-hard mode version and make a run on that. I will still be doing True Pacifist, which was originally what I was trying to do on hard mode, but I will also later, after finishing the True Pacifist, do a genocide because I know everybody will want to see my ass struggle on Sans. Don't know what it is with people these days, enjoying watching others struggle and suffer on games, but so what if that's what you like, that's what you like. Um Aside from that, I will, since I can't do hard mode, have to choose a different name. However, when I do the genocide, I will go canon and choose Kara. For now, let's just get this over with and start a normal mode run, I guess. I will be using Soul because that's what I tend to use for my name. Alright, so obviously, howdy, I'm Flowey the Flower. Now, originally I was going to ask whether people wanted me to do a voice for the character, for each character, but again, the hard mode did not work because I didn't have the right version for it to be fully implemented. But I feel like doing voices for the first episode, and if you guys don't like it, let me know in the comments. I will of the first or second episode, because I am going to be putting out 2 today. But aside from that, that's really all. So I will do voices this time, and in part 2, I will not do voices and basically let you decide whether you prefer the voices or not come episode 3. So I'll do voices for now. Why'd you make me introduce myself? It's rude to act like you don't know who I am. Someone ought to teach you proper manners. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. Now, obviously, this is because I already tried the hard mode, so technically I'm already supposed to know who he is. A system I love about Undertale. Say that, heart. That is your soul, the culmination of your very being. I kind of feel like Flowey is, country. Yeah, if you prefer, I could give him a more psychotic voice, considering he is kind of cuckoo. But for now, we'll focus on the country, and if you guys decide you want to keep the voices but would rather him be more psychotic, I can do that. But anyway, continuing. Your soul starts off weak, but you can go stronger if you gain a lot of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. Now, obviously, I know it stands for level of violence. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pills. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. Obviously, I'm not stupid. Hey, buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay? Again, I'm not stupid, Azrael. which, if you don't already know, Flowey and Azrael are the same person. Also, I forgot to read his lip there. You know what's going on here, don't you? I'll do that when he's like this. I'll do that voice when he's like this. You just wanted to see me suffer. Technically, yes. Die. Boop. Hi, Toriel.
What a terrible creature, torturing a poor innocent youth. Do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way.
I love undertale music. The shadow of the ruins looms above, filling you with determination. HP fully restored.
Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. You must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the side of them. To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labeled the ones that you need to flip.
Now, for those of you who know Undertale Yellow,
No. You want to press the other switch. I even labeled it for you.
yeah, if you pull this switch in Undertale Yellow, Clover is not good.
Splendid. I am proud of you, little one. Let's move to the next room. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time, I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy.
You encountered the dummy. You talk to the dummy. Doesn't seem much of a conversation. Toriel seems happy with you. You won. You earned 0 XP and 0 gold.
Ah, very good. You are very good. There's another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it.
First actual monster, though Toriel will show up. Always compliment to Frogget. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Poor Frogget. You won. You earned 0 XP and 0 gold. Alright, Toriel.
This is the puzzle, but... Here, take my hand for a moment.
Such a worry ward, Toriel. I'll be fine. Yeesh.
Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now. You have done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like you to walk to the end of this room by yourself. Forgive me for this.
Do 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 do
Do do do do do do do do do do do do.
Tutorial's behind the pillar. Yep.
Greetings, my child. Do not worry, I did not leave you. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me. However, there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. You must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. You have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you have a need for anything, just call. Be good, alright?
So, quick notice. You may have noticed the room was extremely long. Yeah, it's not just for the section. It actually is just that generally long. Gives you a feeling of dread, you know? Anyway. Ring.
Hello, this is Toriel. You've not left the room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try to solve them yourself. Be good, alright? Click.
This is the frogget from earlier.
Ribbit, ribbit. Excuse me, I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act a certain way or fight until you almost defeat them, they might not want to battle you anymore. If a monster does not want to fight you, please, use some mercy, human. Ribbit.
Says take one. Take a piece of candy?
Yes.
Now, obviously, you can technically take a total of 3. But sad part is when you take the third one, or technically when you try and take a 4th one. The candy spells. In hard mode, you can only take 3. Playfully crinkling through the leaves fills you with determination. HP fully restored. And our first enemy was out tutorial, but it's a frogget. Same difference. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Blushes deeply.
Ribbit.
Spare. 2 gold. Thank you for the gold, my friend. So, you might notice occasionally I'll have problems dodging. It's just, I'm not good at it yet. I haven't played enough. Ring.
Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer? Cinnamon or butterscotch? Wait, do not tell me. Is it butterscotch?
She says that because of my previous attempt at hard mode, so she already knows. Though she doesn't know. Yes.
Hehehe, I had a feeling. When humans fall down here, strangely, I often feel like I already know them. Truthfully, when I first saw you, I felt like I was seeing an old friend for the first time. Strange, is it not? Well, thank you for your selection.
Click. Hold up. I'm just checking what notification I got. Sorry about this, everyone. I was responding to a message. Though my phone is being a bit of a butt, I shall be back. Alright, I'm back. Just had to do that. Now, it might appear like a quick cut, but not really. It'll be hard to notice since I wasn't really moving. Anyway, let's continue. Ring.
Hello, this is Toria. You do not dislike cinnamon, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn up your nose if you found it on your plate? Right. I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way.
Click. Hello, Frogget. Compliment the Frogget. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Frogget. Ring.
Hello. You do not have any allergies, do you? Huh? Why am I asking? No reason at all.
Click. So, this room will always be the same path, and hopefully I actually... I knew I went one step too far. Again. Did that in the hard mode. Actually, I failed it multiple times, though, in the hard mode. Old small blocks blocked the way. Alert. You wiggle your hips, Mold Small wiggles back. What a meaningful conversation. Verbal burb. Spared. There we go. I'm gonna deal with this guy first. Whoa there, partner. Who said you could push me around, huh? So you're asking me to move over. Okay, just for you, Pumpkin. Huh? You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? That was the wrong direction? Okay, think I got it. Compliment? Didn't understand what you... Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyway. Yeah. Ribbit. Spare the Froggets. Spare them. Want me to stay there? You're giving me a real workout. Thank you. Knowing the mouse might one day leave its hole and get the cheese, it fills you with determination. This cheese has been here quite a long time. It's stuck to the table. Hello, Napster Blook. Are they gone yet? This ghost keeps saying Z out loud repeatedly, pretending to sleep. Move it with force? Yes. Here comes Napster Blook. Act. Cheer. Give Napster Blook a patient smile. Heh. That one always gets me. You told Napster Blook a little joke. Heh, heh. Really not feeling up to it right now, sorry. Napster Blook wants to show you something.
Let me try. I call it Dapper Blook. Do you like it? Oh gee. I usually come to the ruins because there's nobody around. But today I met somebody nice. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way.
Yeah. Downside is because it's not hard mode, I don't have enough for a spider cider. but I can still give them enough for a donut. Thank you, spiders. Now, this is funny.
Ribbit, ribbit.
X.
At least you listen to me.
You're welcome.
Ribbit, ribbit. I heard using F4 can make you have a full screen. What does F4 stand for? 4 frogs? I've only seen a maximum of 3 frogs in this room. This is troubling, to say the least. Ribbit.
There technically is supposed to be another frog in here, but in the case of looks, don't pick on it. You don't want to pick on looks. Don't pick on it. Finally, someone gets it. Then his attack becomes much easier to do. About the spiders, 4 spiders, of spiders. No question that one. Now, this guy, I mentioned this in the hard mode, but again, you might not end up seeing that.
Ribbit, ribbit.
What he has to say is important.
I've heard you are quite merciful for a human. Surely you know by now a monster wears a yellow name when you can spare it. What do you think of that?
It's very helpful.
It is rather helpful. Remember, sparing is just saying you won't fight. Maybe one day you'll have to do it even if their name isn't yellow.
That is actually a notice. You have to do that to spare tutorial. Just continuously click spare. Don't even try and talk.
Oh, I just realized that it's been a while since I've cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying about here and there. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday you might see something you really like. You'll want to leave room in your pockets for that.
Click. So, if memory serves, there's always a lever in this room, right here. It'll always be in the top middle.
Finally, someone gets it.
Okay, so, the forward door is not an exit, it simply marks a rotation in perspective. So, I'm going to help people who sometimes get confused in this area. So, you'll see the blue switch is currently right here, on the left of this pillar. The green is on the right side of this pillar, and then the red is on the right side of that pillar. And it goes blue, green, red. Well, keep that in mind. Cha-cha-cha. Anyway, keep that in mind. Because now if you look in this room, the green and red, well, it still goes green, then red, and the green and red are in front. So they moved counterclockwise. So if the blue was on the left of its pillar in the previous room, clockwise, not counterclockwise. So if the blue was on the left of its pillar in the first room, then that means that going clockwise would put it behind. Now, this will tell us which switch, press the blue switch. And because it always goes in the order blue, green, red, and we know that it moved behind, we know this is the correct switch. Now, keep in mind there are locations in this room. That was kind of my own fault there. I kind of walked into that one. Keep note, blue behind, green and red in front. Now, continuing to go clockwise, the blue is now over here. The green and red that were in front are now on the left. Vegetoid came out of the earth. So in the case of Vegetoid, you pat your stomach. Vegetoid offers a healthy meal. In unison now, eat your greens. Hola, just be yourself. Basically, he's a simple, easy one. Just get rid of anyone else in the area, and me gospel pretty much give up. Now, if you can read this, press the red switch. Which you know will be right here. And the order still goes in blue, green, red. This one's even easier because Old Small will pretty much always be a instant spare, so just spare twice. So, red switch, press. Now, keep in mind where they are. So if it's been going clockwise, we know the next room, green and red will be behind the pillars, and blue will be in front of its pillar. And the order is blue, green, red. So blue in front, the other two are behind. If you can read this, press the green switch. The order is blue, green, red. It means the green switch is always here. You hear a clicking sound. And now we have a group. At not fight. In the case of looks, don't pick on. Finally, someone gets hit. You pat your stomach. Vegetoid offers a healthy meal. I kind of screwed that one up because I didn't get it. Spare those two. He's happy. I can spare him now. Next room we go. And now, for those who have Undertale and haven't played it, this is where the fourth frog from that previous room. It is F4. Anyway, Ribbit, just between you and me, I saw Toriel come out of here just a little while ago. She was carrying some groceries. I didn't ask what they were for. We're all too intimidated to talk to her. Ribbit. So, if you're doing the genocide route, this is where you can get the toy knife. However, I'm doing true pacifist. So, not a single enemy to kill.
Oh dear, that took longer than I thought it would.
She attempts to call. Here's the phone ringing from right here.
How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? There, I will heal you. I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try and surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one.
Save.
Do you smell that? Surprise! It is a butterscotch cinnamon pie. I thought we might celebrate your arrival. I want you to have a nice time living here, so we'll hold off on snail pie for tonight. Here, I have another surprise for you.
Follow Toriel.
This is it. A room of your own. I hope you like it. Is something burning? Make yourself at home.
So, there is a yellow flower, and you can see this room. No, this room's under renovations, but I believe it has something to do with either Asriel or Kara. I can't remember which one's room that is, but I believe this one might be Kara, considering the red eyes. What is the makeup? Slice of butterscotch cinnamon pie. Thank you, Toriel. However, before I talk to Toriel, I'm going to quickly go up into the kitchen.
some reason.
There's a brand named chocolate bar in the fridge. That was. For those of you that don't know, Kara liked chocolate, so. You know. There's some white fur stuck in the drain. Makes sense. Inside the cupboard are cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters. The size of the pie intimidates you too much for you to eat it. The stovetop is very clean. Toriel must use fire magic instead. Right. Now,
Up already, I see. I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There are so many old books I want to share. I want to show you my favorite bug hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. This may come as a surprise to you, but I have always wanted to be a teacher. Actually, perhaps that isn't very surprising. Still, I'm glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it?
when can I go home?
What? This is your home now. Would you like to hear about this book I'm reading? It is called 72 Uses for Snails. How about it?
Toriel, how do I exit the ruins?
How about an exciting snail fact? Did you know that snails have a chainsaw-like tongue called a radula? Interesting.
Tori, how do I exit the ruins? I want to leave.
I have something to do. Or no, I have to do something. Stay here.
Sorry, Toriel, but you kind of made it too suspicious.
You wish to know how to return home, do you not? At ahead of us lies the end of the ruins, a one-way exit to the rest of the underground. I'm going to destroy it. No one will ever be able to leave again. Now be a good child and go upstairs.
Sorry, Tori, not happening.
Every human that falls down here meets the same fate. I've seen it again and again. They come, they leave, they die. You naive child, if you leave the ruins, they, Asgore, will kill you. I'm only protecting you. Do you understand? Go to your room. Do not try to stop me. This is your final warning. You want to leave so badly? You are just like the others. There is only one solution to this. Prove yourself. Prove to me you are strong enough to survive.
And Toriel blocks the way. I love the boss fight specific music, but I love the music in Undertale in general, so.
Attack or run away. What are you proving this way? Fight me or leave. Stop it. Stop looking at me that way. Go away.
And this is the point when she starts intentionally not attacking.
I know you want to go home, but please, go upstairs now. I promise I will take good care of you here. I know we do not have much, but you can have a good life here. Why are you making this so difficult? Please, go upstairs. Pathetic, is it not? I cannot save even a single child. No, I understand. You would just be unhappy trapped down here. The rooms are very small once you get used to them. It would not be right for you to grow up in a place like this. My expectations, my loneliness, my fear, for you, my child, I will put them aside. If you truly wish to leave the ruins, I will not stop you. However, when you leave, please do not come back. I hope you understand.
Hug.
Goodbye, my child.
Oh, what's that? Sometimes I feel sorry for Toriel, other times I don't. I understand her plight, but... Clever! Very clever! You think you're really smart, don't you? In this world, it's kill or be killed. So you were able to play by your own rules? You spared the life of a single person. I bet you feel really great. You didn't kill anybody this time. But what will you do if you meet a relentless killer? You'll die and you'll die and you'll die. Until you tire of trying. What will you do then? Will you kill out of frustration? Or will you give up entirely on this world? And let me inherit the power to control it. I am the prince of this world's future. Don't worry, my little monarch. My plan isn't regicide. This is so much more interesting. Ah, shut up, Azrael. Title card. By Undertale by Toby Fox. Fun fact. If you look at this bush, there's a camera hidden in the bushes. It's actually how Sans knows you exit the ruins. Now, I'm going to have you pay very close attention as we're going this way. You see the stick here? Now, watch when you finish passing the tree. It's now snapped. Now, here, the two trees. Watch in between them. Yeah, you saw that, didn't you? Don't see anything between those two trees. Nothing with that tree. And when you get right here, human, don't you know how to greet a new pal? Turn around and shake my hand. The old whoopee cushion and the hand trick. It's always funny. Anyways, you're human, right? That's hilarious. I'm Sans the skeleton. I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now. But, you know, I don't really care about capturing anybody. And my brother, Papyrus,
He's a human hunting fanatic. Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. I have an idea. Oh, there's this gate thingy. Yeah, go right through. Our bro made the bars too wide to stop anyone. Quick, on that conveniently shaped lamp.
I swear that lamp is a little too conveniently shaped.
Sup, bro?
You know what's up, brother? It's been 8 days and you still haven't recalibrated your puzzles. You're just hanging around outside your station. What are you even doing?
Staring out this lamp. It's really cool. Do you want to look?
No, I do not have time for that. But if a human comes through here, I want to be ready. I'll be the one. I must be the one. I will capture a human. Then, I, the great Papyrus, will get all the things I utterly deserve. Respect, recognition. I will finally be able to join the Royal Guard. People will ask to be my friend. I will bathe in a shower of kisses every morning.
Huh. Maybe this lamp will help you.
Sans, you are not helping, you lazy bones. All you do is sit and boondoggle. You get lazier and lazier every day.
Hey, take it easy. I've got a ton of work done today. A skeleton.
Nice one, nice.
Sans!
Come on, you're smiling.
I am, and I hate it. Sigh. Why does someone as great as me have to do so much just to get some recognition?
Wow, sounds like you're really working yourself down to the bone.
Ah! I will attend to my puzzles. As for your work, put a little more backbone into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Papyrus likes to try and make jokes, but his aren't really that good. I wouldn't say Sans' jokes are really that good either.
Okay, you can come out now. Gotta get going. He might come back. If he does, you'll have to sit through more of my hilarious jokes.
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, hey, hate to bother you, but can you do me a favor? I was thinking, my brother's been cutting it down lately. He's never seen a human before, and seeing you might just make his day. Don't worry, he's not dangerous, even if he tries to be. Thanks a million. I'll be up ahead.
And Sans walks to the left and vanishes. Despite the fact that his brother is up ahead to the right instead of the left. That'll be important later. Fishing rod. It's a fishing rod affixed to the ground. Reel it in? Yes. All that's attached to the end is a photo of a weird-looking monster. Call me. Here's my number. Decide not to call. So this will be important later on. Especially when it comes to boss fights. And somehow Sans is over here, despite walking to the left.
So, as I was saying about Undyne... Sans, oh my god, is that a human?
Actually, I think that's a rock.
Oh.
Hey, what's that in front of the rock?
Oh my god, is that a human?
Yes.
Oh my god, Sans, I finally did it. Undyne will... I'll be so popular. Ahem. Human, you shall not pass this area. I, the great Papyrus, will stop you. I will then capture you. You'll be delivered to the capital. Then... I'm not sure what's next. In any case, continue only if you dare. Yeah.
Well, that went well. Don't sweat it, kid. I'll keep an eye socket out for you.
Snowdrake flutters forth. So, make a bad ice pun. Is that supposed to be funny?
Is that supposed to be funny?
Smells like a wet pillow. You make a bad ice pun. That is that supposed is that sup- is that supposed to be funny? I've heard that one. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Is that supposed to be funny? I've heard that one. Better not snowflake out. See? Laughs. See? Laughs. Dad was wrong. Did something move? Was it my imagination? I can only see moving things. If something was moving, for example, a human, I'll make sure it never moves again. Don't move an inch. What? I've been pet. Pet, pot, pot, pet, pet, pot, pet, pot, pot. Something pet me. Something that isn't moving. I'm gonna need some dog treats for this.
Hello, sounds, my friend. Hey, here's something important to remember. My brother has a very special tech. See a blue attack, don't move and it won't hurt you. There's an easy way to keep it in mind. Imagine a stop sign. When you see a stop sign, you stop, right? Stop signs are red, so imagine a blue stop sign instead. Simple, right? When fighting, think about blue stop signs. Hello, I'm a snowman. I want to see the world, but I cannot move. If you would be so kind, traveler. Please, take a piece of me and bring it very far away. Thank you. Good luck.
Now, if this was a genocide route, I'd take all the pieces, as it would kill him.
You're so lazy. You were napping all night.
I think that's called sleeping.
Excuses, excuses. Ahow, the human arrives. In order to stop you, my brother and I have created some puzzles. I think you will find this one quite shocking. Well, you see, this is the invisible electricity maze. When you touch the walls of this maze, this orb will administer a hearty zap. Sounds like fun, because the amount of fun you will probably have is actually rather small, I think. Okay, you can go ahead now. Sans, what did you do?
I think the human has to hold the orb.
Oh, okay. Hold this, please. Okay, try now. Incredible, you slippery snail. You solved it so easily. Too easily. However, the next puzzle will not be so easy. It is designed by my brother Sans. You will surely be confounded. I know I am.
Hey, Lanks, my brother seems like he's having fun. By the way, did you see that weird outfit he's wearing? He made that a few weeks ago for a costume party. He hasn't worn anything else since. Keeps calling it his battle body. Man, isn't my brother cool?
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say cool, but yeah.
I don't understand why these aren't selling. It's the perfect weather for something cold.
Last I checked, you don't eat something cold in a snowy place. Oh, a customer. Hello, would you like some ice cream? It's the frozen treat that warms your heart. Now just 15 gold. Sure. Here you go, have a super duper day. Ice cream, it's the frozen treat that warms your heart. Now just 15 gold. Here you go, have a super duper day. Yeah, I'll grab one more. Now. Orange, you are the kind of person who rushes fists first through all obstacles. You're awarded 5 gold. It looks like a snowball. Actually, it's a snow decahedron. See, that's the way to go. But I remember there is Santa.
I've been thinking about selling treats too. Want some fried snow? It's just 5 gold. Did I say 5 gold? I meant 50. You're right. That's still too low.
Anyway, I know what those two things are for. Anyway, we'll stop at the next save.
Human, I hope you're ready for. Sans, where's the puzzle?
It's right there, on the ground. Trust me, there's no way they can get past this one.
Sans, that didn't do anything.
Whoops. I knew I should have used today's crossword instead.
What? Crossword? I can't believe you said that. In my opinion, Junior Jumble is easily the hardest.
What? Really, dude? That easy peasy word scramble? That's for baby bones.
Unbelievable. Humans, solve this dispute. Ha ha, yes! Humans must be very intelligent. They also find Junior Jumble so difficult. Yeah,
Thanks for saying Junior Jumbo just to appease my brother. Yesterday he got stumped trying to solve the horoscope.
It's a note from Papyrus.
Human, please enjoy the spaghetti. Little do you know, this spaghetti is a trap designed to entice you. You'll be so busy eating it that you won't realize that you aren't progressing. Early shaped again by the great Papyrus. Yeah, Papyrus.
Yeah, I don't think Papyrus realizes that microwaves need to be plugged in. It's an unplugged microwave. All of the settings say spaghetti. Knowing the mouse might one day find a way to heat up the spaghetti, it fills you with determination. Alright. I feel like I've done a little bit of a long episode here, so this will be it for now. I will record another part today, though, so... yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Retro Rider, out.